CLIL stands for Content and Language Integrated Learning. This approach to teaching will definitely make English lessons more attractive for students. It's simple. You teach school subject as usual, only in English, and your students improve their knowledge easily and with interest. Sounds great, right? Why CLIL is great? Students don't just learn new vocabulary for each topic, but immediately learn how to apply it in practice. Want to develop your critical thinking and problem-solving skills? Then use CLIL. Motivation. High motivation. Very high motivation. Key principles of CLIL. Dual-focused education. Simultaneous learning of content and language. Cognitive engagement. Encourages high-order thinking skills. Active learning. Promotes student interaction and engagement. Scaffolding. Provides support to students to achieve higher levels of understanding and skills. The CAPA model: content, attention, production, assessment, and the CLIL methodology are interconnected and can complement each other in educational practice. Let's look at how each element of the CAPA model can be applied to the context of CLIL. Number 1. Content. CLIL. The main idea of CLIL is to integrate content, academic subjects, and foreign language teaching. Students study, for example, biology, history, or geography using the target language. CAPA. The content of the CAPA model covers the academic knowledge and concepts that must be learned. In the context of CLIL, the content of lesson is selected in such a way as to be both educational and accessible for learning a foreign language. Number 2. Attention. CLIL. Successful learning requires keeping students' attention on learning tasks. CLIL uses content that is interesting and meaningful to students to keep them motivated and engaged. CAPA. Attention in the CAPA model emphasizes the importance of attracting and holding students' attention through the use of multimedia resources, interactive activities, and classroom management strategies. In the context of CLIL, this can be achieved through the use of visual aids, visual elements, and a variety of activities. Number 3. Production. CLIL. An important part of CLIL is the active use of language by students. This includes completing assignments, projects, participating in discussions, and other forms of productive activities. CAPA. Production of the CAPA model requires students to actively use the knowledge and skills they have acquired. In the CLIL context, this may include writing essays, preparing presentations, creating projects, and other tasks that require active use of language and content. Number 4. Assessment. CLIL. Assessment in CLIL includes both formative, ongoing, and summative outcome methods aimed at assessing both language skills and subject content. CAPA. Assessment in the CAPA model emphasizes the importance of regular and varied assessment to monitor student progress and provide feedback. In the context of CLIL, this may include tests, assessments, observations, self-assessment, and peer assessment among students. Roles in CLIL. Teacher role. Teacher is a facilitator, guides learners through their learning, providing support and encouragement. Teacher is a designer, creates integrated lessons that integrate language and content objectives. Teacher is assessor, assesses both language proficiency and content understanding, providing formative and summative feedback. Teacher is a continuous learner, engages in ongoing professional development to stay current with CLIL methodologies. Learner role. Learners are active participants. actively engage in both content and language learning activities. Learners are collaborators. Work together with peers to complete assignments and projects. Learners are independent learners. Take responsibility for their own learning using resources provided and seeking further information when needed. Learners are reflective thinkers. Reflect on their learning process and outcomes to identify areas for improvement. Parent role. Parents are helpers. Encourage and support their children's learning at home. They are involved parents. Participate in workshops and meetings to understand the CLIL approach and its benefits. Parents are resource providers. Provide access to additional resources and materials that can help reinforce learning. Parents are communicators. They maintain open communication with teachers to stay informed about their children's progress and needs.